normally, Thursdays are usually reserved as the theory days. And while I like to keep it at that, unfortunately, I kinda screwed up and have been trying to repair Jen's computer. I put a wrong chip in it and it just won't turn on. I have my suspicions that it might be the motherboard or power supply. So I ordered all three. Got her a new CPU, new power supply, and new motherboard. But that's not why you're here. So today does have to do with Pokemon, even though it's not a theory, but there's apparently a new Pokemon fighting game. Earlier, I did a story covering this, saying that this may be Pokemon Plus and Minus, but I had my doubts because, generally speaking, Pokemon games have remained on the Game Boy for the standard Pokemon adventures. This is a Pokemon fighting game, and from what I've been able to see, it looks awesome. The game itself is called Pokken Tournament, and it was announced for Japan. Yes, before you guys get super excited in America, including myself, there are no confirmations of this leaving Japan. So, unfortunately for us, living here in America, of course, we don't get this awesome Pokemon fighting game, which is really unfortunate. My story comes from Shack News and is by Steve Watts, released on August 26, 2014. Pokemon is getting an arcade fighting game in Japan, which is, of course, the Pokken I'm talking about. And it's based from the Tekken series publisher, Bandai Namco. The Pokemon Tournament will be developed in collaboration with them, and the announcement showed Tekken producer Katsuhiro Harada and Soul Calibur producer Masaki Hoshino, and it likely means that both teams will be contributing, which is awesome because I love Soul Calibur, even though Soul Calibur, the most recent Soul Caliburs haven't been that good. I'm looking at you, PlayStation exclusive. Aside from that, I still love it. So they said, quote, "Whether you're a casual or regular player or a hardcore player, anyone who likes Pokemon can have fun," Harada said. He also stated that it's closer to an action game, quote unquote. So I'm not really sure what he means by that. If it's just a fighting game, then wouldn't it just be a fighting game and not an action game? So maybe there's going to be like some RPG elements added in, like in the Naruto games that were for the Xbox, where you took control of a single character, went on an adventure, and then whenever you encountered a battle, it went into the fighting style elements. So, Pokken Tournament is due next year in Japan. Again, no North American release plans have been announced. That's unfortunate. Last year, Nintendo filed trademarks for Pokken Fighters and Pokken Tournament. So this year, the tournament trademark resurfaced in Europe. Near the first trademark news, Nintendo has shown a piece of teaser trailer footage that showed Pokemon squaring off in the fighting game. So the Pokemon that I've seen so far is Lucario, of course, a staple fighting type, Blaziken, again, another fighting type, and Machamp. And I think that's really cool because Machamp is one of my top Pokemon of all time, and he's always underutilized. He didn't even get a Mega Man. Come on, guys. What are you doing? But anyways, I think this is really cool. I've always thought that Pokemon could have an awesome fighting game, man. There's just so much you could do with it. There's so many fighting types in Pokemon, it's not even funny. You know, Breloom, Infernape, there's just tons and tons of fighting types. Machop, Mankey, and when I saw that episode of Pokemon squaring off, like, for the top fighting Pokemon Cup, and Pikachu using Rocket Punch, and just watching those episodes, I thought it would be really cool if there was like a Pokemon wrestling game or something, or like, you know, a boxing game or something, but I think a fighting game would work a lot better because it doesn't constrict the fighters to a wrestling style or a boxing style instead. So I think this is really awesome. Tekken producers have been known for quality work, same with Soul Calibur, except for the most recent games where they ran out of money and they couldn't animate half the game. Jokes aside, that is a joke. I don't know if that's true or not. But I hope this turns out very well, because if it does, I could see this coming to North America. However, the fact remains that this is probably going to remain an arcade game. And in Japan, arcade games are still very, very big, which means there may not be a port, unfortunately. And that's really sad. A lot of people in the development circuit don't really like the Wii U either, so that doesn't bode favorably for Nintendo porting this anytime soon. But with hopes held high, I hope that we will see this soon coming to the Wii U. Hell, I'd wait 2 years to be able to play a Pokemon fighting game. But Proto, isn't that what Pokemon is? Yes, I know, you can fight with Pokemon. But I want more than a rock, paper, scissors, chess stylistic game. Even with the side games like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Conquest, Pokemon Pinball, those games were quite successful, and I still enjoyed them thoroughly, so hopefully this one gets added to the repertoire of the Game Freak franchise. Again, since it's a third-party kind of game, I don't know if it'll get ported or not, but as I said before, here's hoping. So, ladies and gentlemen, would you be so kind as to leave your comments in the section below, and let me know what you think about this. Are you excited about Pokken Tournament coming out? I know I am, and hopefully this will be cross-released onto the 3DS or even the Wii U, and released in North America. Hey man, they trademarked it for Europe, so maybe they'll just bring the arcade machine to Europe, though. Well, here's hoping to see the arcade machine in Chuck E. Cheese, so, right. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I've been your host, I'm Protomario, and I'm signing out. Don't forget to leave your comments below, and who would be your #1 fighter in Pokken Fighters? Would you choose Machamp, or would you be more of a Primate user? Or maybe you're Hitmonlee, the Kicking Fiend, or the punchy Pokemon Hitmonchan. But Proto, those are all Gen 1 Pokemon. Proto, what about Hitmontop? Proto, what about Monferno? Or Inferno? Yes, I know, guys. I promise I'm not a Gen 1er. But Machamp is the all-time best fighting Pokemon. Hey, I'm gonna let you finish, but Machamp's the best all-time fighting Pokemon. Thanks for watching, and happy gaming. Thanks for watching my video, and please consider joining the Maverick Rebellion today. Together, my subscribers are more than just people. We are Mavericks who desire to change the gaming stereotypes and bring a better sense of community to YouTube. Individually, we can accomplish so much, but united, we can change how the world views gaming. Please consider joining our cause and subscribe today, and you'll be part of something bigger. You'll be part of an army, and part of a rebellion against injustice. Mavericks unite. I am Protomario, and I approve this message. Please note that in all my videos, if I use images from Google, that I do not own any of those images, and all images obtained from Google are owned by their respective owners and copyrights. So please remember this when watching my Pokemon theories. Thanks.